Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everybody. It is Monday, March 11th, and you know what that means. Hopefully, it's time for the High Risk Wrestling Recap. I am your host, Jeremy Pierce. Sorry, I just couldn't go out on Sunday. I've been under the weather. It's been a lot, but we're here. I'm trying to knock this joint out for you, but you know you can check out the socials, Charismatic Creations on Facebook and YouTube, Charismatic_Creations52 on Instagram, of course, the 215 on Twitter. The website is live. Let's get into the news. Santana is gone from AEW. This is bound to happen. Essentially, he wanted a singles push. It was never going to come, and you got to go bet on yourself. There are no hard feelings. I'm glad him and RT squashed your beef. I'm looking forward to what's next for Mike Santana. TNA or even MLW will be great places for him. Sammy Guevara has been suspended after his controversial match with Jeff Hardy. There were plans for Sammy Guevara in the works. I don't really understand why Sammy Guevara was suspended, but they're saying that after the ref was checking on Jeff, Sammy continued with the match instead of going for a quick finish. We know how things happen in that way. Dynamite, if you've seen, has a new look. They got a new logo, new stage. I am digging that. This is actually Dynamite's third new stage, but I just really like it. We have some Hall of Fame news of who's going into the Hall of Fame. Looks like the headliner will be my guy, our guy, Philly, Paul Heyman going into the Hall of Fame. This is much deserved. Sadly, this is not a full ECW Hall of Fame, but also going into the Hall of Fame will be Bull Nakano, the U.S. Express team of Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda, and one Muhammad Ali. He's the greatest. He's pretty, and he's a bad man. This was great. Matt Hardy's contract will be coming up soon in AEW. Looks like it expires at the end of this month. We will see what happens with Matt. I'm kind of hoping he stays around. Revolution pulled in over $1 million for their gate. I mean, of course, it was going to do big numbers. It was Sting's last match. And Kevin Kelly has been fired from AEW. He went on a little bit of a rant about something between him and Ian Riccaboni, but he's gone. He really never caught on with the commentary team, and we now have a new commentary team for Collision of, I believe it is Excalibur, Shivani, and Nigel McGuinness. There's actually no news on injuries. Yeah, but that's the news, and we'll be right back with the week in review. All right, so we've got Monday Night Raw. This was a fine show overall. It gets a fist. Seth and Cody essentially come out, say stuff, and says they're into the Bloodline on SmackDown. This did not need to go 20 minutes. It did. This could have been this could have been a pre-tape. We could have got some more matches on the show. Gunther defeated Dominic Mysterio. This was good. Gunther's over. Dom's over. I am very excited to see where they go with the rest of the Judgment Day. Also, Dom got married this week. So did Riddick Moss and Emma. Adam Pearce doesn't want Damage Control to cause any issues. They have a right since they are the tag team champions. And Shayna and Zoe defeated Katana and Kaden. So the challenges are coming up and then dropping. We'll see where we go with WrestleMania. Liv Morgan interfered in the Nia versus Becky match and annihilate both of them out afterwards. Becky was upset at Liv for interfering in our match, and Liv's like, you can dish it out, but you can't take it. You did the exact same thing to me, but because it's you can just get away with it. So they're going to have a fight. I'm kind of hoping Liv wins tonight. Sammy Guevara, Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, Chad Gable, Bronson Reed, Ricochet, and JD McDonough will fight in a gauntlet match to face Gunther at WrestleMania. Money's either on Sammy or Chad Gable to win this match. Andrade made his debut and re-debut and defeated Apollo Crews. Candice LeRae completely dismisses Maxine. Candice is expected to keep losing her and Indy, and they're going to do something about it. The Judgment Day defeated Imperium in a solid tag team match. Sami Zayn defeated Ivar. Bronson Reed attacks Sammy after the match. Chad Gable tells Gunther that he will win the gauntlet. And in the main event, Drew McIntyre defeated Jey Uso after the Bloodline interfered again. Over on Dynamite, this show actually gets a thumbs up, primarily for two main reasons. The first is Swerve. Swerve came out and says he doesn't know if he's worthy to win. He lost. We've pretty much solidified the Swerve face turn. Samoa Joe comes out and says, look, he backs up what he says. You're talking like a loser because you're a loser. The Undisputed Kingdom comes out and says Wardlow will be the one to defeat Joe at Big Business. Joe and Swerve challenge the Kingdom to a match, and they ultimately win, and then Joe attacks Swerve after the match. So we keep the limelight on Joe as a dominant champion. Joe is the champion that works smarter, not harder. We got the face in Swerve, and we got the Kingdom on TV. So win-win-win. Jericho respects Hook. Hook then retained the FTW Championship against Brian Cage. The Gates of Agony attacked Hook after the match, and Jericho made the save. Orange Cassidy and Trent will team up in the tag team tournament as Chucky T is still not cleared to wrestle. Killswitch defeated Matt Menard. Copeland returns and attacks the Patriarchy. Kyle O'Reilly will walk his own path. The Young Bucks come out, putting in the great work that they have been doing lately. They suspend Hangman Page because we know what he did at Revolution. They fire Kenny Omega from the Elite. Okay, Kenny, how you get fired on your day off? Stop stealing those boxes. Eddie Kingston comes out to attack the Young Bucks, and then Okada debuts. We think Okada's going to help Eddie. He does not. He hits Eddie with the Rainmaker. The setup was a little wonky. We should have hit Eddie and then picked him up and then did the Rainmaker, and then Okada joined the Elite. So then the Elite is the Young Bucks and Okada. Okada's going to be so great as a heel. Riho defeated Chris Statlander after Stokely messed up. So Willow will fight Riho next week. We got the Tony Awards with an I coming Saturday on Collision. Jay White and Darby Allin have some words to hype their Big Business match. You can pretty much pencil in Jay White winning this match. Darby Allin pretty much called out Jay White's booking. And Mark Briscoe will get help from Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal against the House of Black. As Mark and Jay Lethal go way back and they can trust each other, their family. And in the main event, Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher tore the house down. Will Ospreay won the match, and Bryan Danielson came out. Looks like he wants a piece of Will Ospreay. Over on Impact, we had our Sacrifice Go Home show. This gets a fist. Ali defeated Kevin Knight. Alex Shelley saved Kevin Knight from a further beatdown. Shelley will replace Kevin Knight in the tag match at Sacrifice. Ash Balagans won a squash match. Nick Nemeth defeated, he tricked Steve Maclin and then attacked him. Alex Shelley Kushida defeated the Good Hands. Dirty Dango and company will continue being the good people they are and helping younger talent. Danny Luna defeated Monster Slamovich. PCO defeated Alan Angels. Khan attacked Alan Angels, and then he and PCO fought to the back. Moose says Eric Young is a maniac and will lose as Sacrifice. The fans are idiots for believing anything differently. And the system attacked Eric Young until ABC made the save. Josh Alexander in the main event defeated Dirty Dango. As for the Sacrifice results, we had two matches on the pre-show. Crazy Steve retained the Judah Media Championship, defeating Joe Hendry, and Speedball, Mike Bailey, and Trent Seven defeated the Rascals. On the main show, Nick Nemeth defeated Steve Maclin. The System defeated ABC to win the TNA World Tag Team Championships. PCO defeated Khan. Spitfire, the team of Danny, Luna, and I can't think of her tag team partner's name. Oh my God. Defeated MK Ultra to win the TNA Knockouts Tag Team Championships. Forgive me, Danny Luna's partner, for forgetting your name. Alexander Hammerstone defeated Josh Alexander, so now they are 1-1, and Hammerstone is completely a heel. Now Mustafa Ali and the Grizzly Young Vets defeated Time Machine. Jordan Grace defeated Zaya Brookside and Tasha Steelz to retain the TNA Knockouts Championship, and Moose defeated Eric Young, retaining the TNA World Championship. So right now, the System has a lot of the gold. We gotta find a way to get the Knockouts Championship onto Alicia Edwards. Over on SmackDown, the show gets a fist. Cody and Seth answer the Bloodline. So we start with Logan Paul, and he announces that his Prime brand will be the first in-ring logo for the WWE. This was coming, not to be in Prime, but logos be coming in the ring. They do it AEW, they do it in TNA, they do it in UFC. This was always going to happen. It was shocking that it was Prime. Randy Orton RKO'd KSI, and then Randy and KO defeated Austin Theory and Grayson Waller in a tag match. Randy almost hit KO with Logan Paul's brass knuckles after Logan attacked both of them. Bayley had an interview about her past actions, and it was essentially asking, do you want sympathy? Do you need sympathy? Don't you feel like you're getting what you deserve? And Bayley owns up to it and says she really did care about Damage Control, wanted to elevate those girls. Naomi feels sorry for Bayley, but Bianca doesn't, and got a little looking for a word, indignant with Naomi. I want to see where this goes for WrestleMania. Lashley versus Karrion Kross ended in a no contest after AOP attacked. Earlier on, BFAB stopped Scarlett from getting involved, but it wasn't enough. The profits were also laid out. Legato chided Dragon Lee for supporting the LWO. Tiffany Stratton once again defeated Michin. Tiffany is over, and Michin is selling being lost. Right now, we had an AJ Styles pre-tape about why he's doing what he's doing at LA Knight, and LA Knight is angry. Don't let nice momentum go. Dragon Lee defeated Alan Angels defeated Angel Garza, and Legato to beat up Dragon Lee after the match. Seth and Cody come out after the Bloodline, and they accept the tag match. Rock crosses the line, and Cody slaps The Rock, and that's how we ended SmackDown. Once again, the segment, they need to go 20 minutes. It's whatever. Over on Rampage, Orange Cassidy and Trent defeated Kip Sabian and The Butcher. Yeah, I know how I feel about The Butcher and the Blade. Ruby Soho will get revenge on Saraya. Julia Hart retained the TBS Championship against Robin Renegade. Penta defeated Action Andretti, and Top Flight in the main event defeated Private Party and Commander and the team. Private Party and the team of Commander and Brian Keith. Over on Collision, this was a fine show. He gets a fist. We are all leading up to big business. So Bryan Danielson in opening contest defeated Shane Taylor. This was fun. Shane Taylor showed the powerhouse that he is. I just wish he would start winning matches. Shane Taylor's too good to keep losing matches. Ospreay came out and offered a challenge to Danielson at AEW Dynasty, which is their new pay-per-view coming up. This is just a match out of mutual respect. This is another dream match, which we are lucky to get. Can't wait. The Elite won a squash. Eddie Kingston that came out to attack him, and he got some help from Penta and a returning Pac. And Pac, who laid out Okada with a released German. This is going to be good. So there will be a tag match between these 6 men at Big Business. Mariah May still cosplaying as old Toni Storm defeated Trish Adora, and then Mariah May went to Toni for the best impersonation of Toni Storm. Nick Wayne won a squash match, and Adam Copeland attacked everybody. He has a box, showed it to Christian, and caused Christian to just bolt out of there, showing what was inside. We don't know what's inside yet. And he and Christian will fight each other in Toronto in an I Quit match for the TNT Championship. Jericho defeated CMLL Superstar Titan, and the Gates of Agony attacked Jericho after the match until Hook made the save. FTR is out, talking about they will become 3-time tag team champions, as they are in the tournament as well. The Infantry team came out as Charlie Bravo and Sean Dean came out. Listen, they respect FTR. They've been racking up wins, and they're ready to fight. This is going to be good. I'm glad we got some new teams in this tournament. This was good. Mystico defeated Angelico. This was so. I want more for Angelico to do this too good. In the main event, House of Black defeated Mark Briscoe, Jay Lethal, and Jeff Jarrett in a street fight. Karen Jarrett caught the miss to the eyes from Julia Hart, and Mark Briscoe got powerbombed through a flaming table. Our matches of the week, ladies and gentlemen. From Raw, Drew McIntyre versus Jey Uso. From Dynamite, Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher. From Impact, Josh Alexander versus Dirty Dango. From Sacrifice, Nick Nemeth versus Steve Maclin. And The System versus ABC for the TNA World Tag Team Championship. And of course, from Collision, that street fight between the House of Black versus Mark Briscoe, Jay Lethal, and Jeff Jarrett. Our star of the week, yeah, bruv. It's going to Will Ospreay. But that is our show. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. This week we got a list coming up tomorrow with the worst WrestleMania main events since 2000, part 1. We got a flashback Friday, got some wrestling Reddit content, and Saturday's show, High Risk Wrestling Podcast, will be WrestleMania 35 and what went wrong. Still don't know if I'm doing WrestleMania 35, but check out the socials. Charismatic Creations on Facebook and YouTube, Charismatic_Creations 52 on Instagram, and of course the 215 on Twitter. That is our show. I'm Jeremy Pierce. I'm Jeremy Pierce, everybody. Peace.